Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X. So last episode we just had Yuna be proposed to by Maester Seymour. Quite out of the blue and quite random, but now Yuna wishes to go to the Farplane to speak with her dad and think on whether she should say yes or no to the Farplane, or to the wedding proposal. So through this little doorway is the Farplane. And if you'll remember from previous episodes, this is the literal place on the world of Spira where the souls of the dead go. So when Yuna did her sending dance way back in Kilika, the souls of those people have literally gone here.
Farplane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the Farplane, right? But that's the Farplane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Yes, basically in a nutshell, yes. Pretty much. Similar to what Machen said as well.
We'll see once we get there.
But again, it's in case we didn't talk to him, didn't get that information. But yeah, the Fireflies go there, and, you know, the Albed believe that it's just the Fireflies reacting to memories of the dead.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
This is just an interesting, I suppose, you know, religious point of view versus non-religious point of view. So Auron and Riku just will wait. Auron doesn't see the futility in, you know, looking into the past to find a way to go forward, and Riku believes that it's, you know, not a truly religious experience, that it's just a natural phenomenon. Well, with the Fireflies and creating an illusion, not actually like a resurrecting sort of an idea. So it's just really interesting with the idea that, like, you know, unlike in the Christian mythos, that, like, you know, there's actually a physical place that you can, you know, for those that believe in the Evans teachings, you can go and see those that have died. And then we just see the transition between the realities. One thing that always bothered me is that, like, earlier on, in a much earlier scene, like when Waka is constantly looking at Tidus and saying, "Oh, like, you look just like my brother," we actually see Chapu in a little conversation here, and after this conversation, the Brotherhood sword is going to be upgraded because of the story progression. But, like, the brother looks nothing like Tidus, and it's very frustrating that it's just, like, super inconsistent that way. But the Farplane looks so pretty, so we're just gonna shut up and have a look. And, like, you know, what's that portal or the bright light in the great beyond?
Farplane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they look so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
So yeah, we can explore, but we can't go backwards. Mara's like, no, you gotta stay here. There's a couple of cutscenes you gotta see. So we'll start with Waka's first. Speaking with Chapu.
I know you won't hold it against me.
who looks nothing like Titus.
I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the Farplane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword.
And you're holding the sword now as this kind of reaction is showing that it's been upgraded now. So that's pretty cool. It gains strength plus 10% and water strike and the sensor ability. So
and I am still alive.
I mean, elemental damage affinities is tricky.
I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah.
There will be others, Lulu.
Getting along
Oh,
isn't enough.
spicy.
Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life. Why don't you try calling someone?
There is like a real
All you have to do
sorry,
is
there is a real tenderness to Lulu.
Just a sec more.
And yeah, and she's even saying like, you know, you could try think of people in your past.
So,
And now.
I've decided.
oh, really? That's good.
What have you decided?
When I was only 7 years old, in Bavel that day, my father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I must do
It
what
would.
everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry, he won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really
Oh
is
yeah.
Sin? What would I say?
Alive and well.
Heck, to everybody in spirit.
Destroying everything.
Why
I
should
know.
I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
But... wait. No one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
Flashbacks. Character development. We love to see it.
Told him what I thought of him right there.
What, really?
Of course.
I suppose, but...
Mommy!
Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me when a lovebird dies.
But yeah,
one left
there's
behind,
Oren,
it just gives
like,
up
looking
wings
after
so it can join its mate.
Roxas.
It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
And yeah, just died of heartbreak.
Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
And yeah, like, Jack in ways looked out for his
must sound
son,
so stupid.
I don't think so.
making sure he got some attention, you
How
know?
embarrassing.
Well,
Ew, feelings, why have those?
time.
You're okay.
No,
Like,
I'm ready.
you're figuring stuff out.
Did I miss something?
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Oh my goodness. A zombie. A ghost.
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel. He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
What is that?
Talk later. We leave now.
Man, Farplane's a crazy
what was
place.
that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
The drama. So, like, sandings can literally be reversed if the person feels strongly enough attached to the world through, like, an unclean death or such. So now, like, this throws a lot of things into
I
question.
will go meet with Maester Seymour.
Things be suspicious.
Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
And here we have our first affection scene.
What?
So right now, Lulu was the one we had the most affection with.
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
What's that mean?
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
While, you know, I can understand what it is saying. For Yuna, it is just about bringing joy
We leave here.
to people.
We have to go through the Thunder Plains next, you know? I can't stand thunder.
Oh yeah, the Thunder Plains are a great place. All that flashing lights and lightning dodging. Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Listen, if Yuna gets married, then
What? That again?
Yes, if she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But If Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, Grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want
So,
to hear words, not yet.
Lulu feels that if she were
Shouldn't
to...
have to say this, but don't fall in love with her.
Yuna is perfection. It is too late. We already love her.
I see. But you must keep your feelings inside until the pilgrimage is over.
Yeah, we'll just get married after the pilgrimage. It's fine. It's totally,
We leave as
totally
soon as Yuna returns.
fine.
I trust you'll be ready.
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
Yeah, I imagine people raising themselves from the dead is a
Lord
bit...
Jiskel, I wonder if
Yeah,
Mr.
same.
Seymour has heard.
That is some crazy, crazy stuff, Lulu. And yeah, I slightly forgot, like, how to trigger the next event.
We leave as soon
So I
as
kind of
Yuna
went on a
returns.
bit of a wander. But yeah, like in terms of like Lulu's whole conversation surrounding marriage, like there is a merit to the fact that like marriage is hard work anyway.
They say.
So
Leave the Quactars.
like, you know, in certain circumstances, like maybe like people can just marry for a particular reason and just be determined to make it work regardless of if love's part of the equation or not. Like, it is a valid option, but like what's also interesting obviously is the fact that Lulu seems to have an inkling as to, you know, someone that Yuna may love, because she says that she would like Yuna to marry for love, but if she were to marry the one that Yuna is in love with, Lulu would have a problem with it.
No, she's at Seymour's place.
That's Maester Seymour, or Lord Seymour.
Oh, I'll be careful. Sorry.
That's all right.
We did. It wasn't alright, Shalinda, if you like you jumped down our
Maester
throats
Seymour
about
left
it.
Guado Salam a short while ago.
You serious?
I believe he went to the temple in Machelania. Maester Seymour
Where he's
is
the
also
high priest.
of that temple.
Oh my god.
I gotta tell the others.
Yeah, run! We can leave. We can leave this ghost-infested
I, too, will
place.
go
Yeah, you're going to the temple as well. We love you, Shalinda, but like, oh my god. You need to relax. So like, T just gives like a lowdown of like, Seymour just totally left. Headed off to Machelania.
Please, tell me. What can I do to help?
That's a photo, Yuna. That is a picture on a wall. If you were hearing voices from it, I would be worried. But then again, you did just send his ghost, so you know, maybe some others have more powers than we realize.
They say Seymour went to Machelania Temple.
Machelania Temple.
Alright?
What I don't get is, why would the Lord Maester head off without a peep
Love
to
that.
anyone?
Maybe he wasn't expecting Yuna's answer so soon.
Ah, that's probably it.
Yuna, what is it?
Oh, nothing.
You're a poor liar.
It's true, it's nothing. Come on.
Oren passing those insight checks. Oren just knowing everything. Oren just being an absolute goat. We love him. But yeah, onward to the Thunder Plains. A truly wonderful, great place that, you know, is great and we don't hate at all. Really and truly. It's fantastic.
Oh
Oh. Riku has a terrifying fear of thunder.
See the
With
lightning
great
rod
difficulty.
towers? The lightning is drawn to them, hopefully.
We head north, not too near and not too far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
This whole place is wide and open,
no! I
Lulu.
think I forgot something in Guado Salam.
Nice knowing you.
Okay, I'll go.
Come on, Riku, you got this. And here we get like a little tutorial. And basically this whole lightning dodging through this area, there is basically a bunch of rewards tied to dodging 200 in a row. Which we're going to have to do for 100% completion. But we are not going to do it here right now. But yeah, if you tap C just as the flash appears, you dodge. But don't constantly smash or C because it won't work. And then I love how the tutorial runs us back to like the opening area, and it's like, okay, you can go now, despite the fact that we had like moved you way further ahead. And see, jump back and dodge. That was 1. But we need to get like 200 in a row, so it's a lot. And yeah, nothing really new enemies department wise. There's like lightning elements, flyers, and like lightning casters that fly as well. So like walk is fairly useful here. You know, there's a couple of piercing enemies, but like nothing we can't handle at all. So no need to worry at all. And yeah, me just being really indecisive as to like where should I like overwrite my next save. But yeah, we're going to be cutting out a lot of the battles as well, so no need to worry. But yeah, it's basically just elementals, the attack with water elements, flyers that you hit with Waka, and lizardy things that you would hit with Titus, or you know, what's the word? Or like speedy things you'd hit with Titus, or armored things you'd hit with Kamari or Orin. And yeah, basically I was trying to figure out what button it was to activate the statue, and you press Z on the keyboard for the PC version, so I just didn't know that. But these little Quactar statues, when you pray to them, you can then encounter the little cactus people as random encounters. And if you pray to 1, you can encounter 1. If you pray to 2, you can encounter 2. And if you pray to 3, you can encounter an encounter with 3 Quactars. They're fairly rare still. But yeah, just moving along the Thunder Plains. Like, it's a fairly innocuous area. Those guys on the left, they basically are just high level casters, so good to steal from. You get a useful steal item from them. So definitely when we're grinding, we'd want to encounter them and steal from them a good bit. And here's Shalinda, just chilling by a tower.
Good day.
Hi there.
Is it true? I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Yuna are to be wed. It's such great news. I have to tell everyone.
Where'd you hear that?
But you didn't give her answer.
We were all very excited.
Huh. I'm afraid you heard a little wrong. Yuna's gonna turn him down.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like nobody knows. I don't even know if we strictly know what Yuna's going to decide.
Will not do to joke about a thing like that.
So I'm not really sure, but like, yeah. So I just said just kidding, but like, why are the Guado going around telling everyone? It's literally so rude. But yeah, you're getting pretty decent experience from all these fights, so you know, it's pretty good. Just experience to grind in even. The enemies aren't too difficult. And then praying to 2 Quactar statues, so now we have the ability to encounter 2 of them. So it's all pretty good stuff. And yeah, I'm not good with the random lightning strikes. I'm fairly decent in some ways, but other ways I'm just like, oh god, it's a miserable, miserable existence. Now, here's an example of the Quactars. We've prayed to 2 statues, so they encounter in areas of 2. Which is pretty good. They give an absolute bucket load of experience, and they let you steal chocobo feathers, which are amazing, amazing items. So we definitely want to steal. Like, obviously a rare steal would be 2 of those, but yeah, they basically either attack with an attack that does like next to nothing, or they do 1000 straight damage every single time, which is like, yeah, pretty messy for our characters. Like, the majority of the characters have maybe 1000 hit points, or like, you know, for Kimahri and Auron 2000, but yeah, like if you had 3 and they all do the 1000 needles, it's like, yeah, really messy, really bad. Now, the one problem with these enemies is that they have really high evasion, so you need like good luck to hit them. But obviously with strong characters like Auron, it's like, yeah, no, they're just dead. Finished. And Lulu just... They're also highly resistant to magic, because obviously magic it doesn't miss, but they're just super resistant to that anyway. So what I should have already done was attack with Waka, since he's the highest accuracy, but then what I decided to do is summon our new Aeon, the lightning horse itself. Now, what's really strange, and you'll even see here, is that like I speed up because it just pauses, and I think, oh, the game's crashed. That's it, game over. Super annoying, super bad. And like you can see me like in a second, I'm going to like ×2 speed, ×4 speed, and I'm just like, okay, no, the game's just crashed. And then just spontaneously it works. And I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, seems an appropriate time to summon him, considering he's a lightning elemental creature.
Please.
And then what's really sad is I just decide, oh, I'll just try an attack, and I miss. And these creatures can run away. So really anticlimactic for our first battle. But even still, only killing one enemy and I get like super good gil, super good EXP. But yeah, we'll just do our levels and then we'll pause the video and start back our journey through the Thunder Plains next episode. Because again, trying to keep them to, you know, a half an hour in length, and not have them drag on too long, and this kind of menuing just seemed like a good natural stopping point. But yeah, again, Auron getting HP just seems to be his thing. Lots of HP all day, every day. And then for Yuna, we're going to get her some more magic and MP. And yeah, like, Yuna's stats are just so stacked. It's like, +4s, +4s, +4s. Just get all the +4s and agility and magic and everything else. So it is crazy. And yeah, once again, just because Kimahri and Riku are like sharing this path, there's actually no reason why we don't just put all these different stats and bonuses into the sphere grid for 2 characters to benefit, rather than just one. And speaking a bit in the future, we might be making Riku into more of a magical user. Just a bit of a spoiler, but that's for many episodes away. But we're going to just finish up these levels and then start into the next episode where again, we're going to basically chase after Maester Seymour, who just went off gallivanting, so we can Yuna can accept his proposal, I guess. And so thank you for everything, and we will chat again soon. Bye bye.